PC players rejoice, for your quick swapping abilities are going to be returning to godlike speed within the upcoming week. Alongside that, we're going to be getting some improvements, adjustments, and overall tweaks to battle mode, as Idsoftware is preparing to introduce a brand new demon into that game mode. Still no exact time frame on the DLC or when the demon for battle mode is going to be exactly introduced, but with QuakeCon right around the corner, I'd imagine something would be said about the DLC then. Who knows, we might even get a trailer, but at the very least, I'd expect to hear some more concrete information, maybe a timeline on when we can expect that first piece of DLC. But I just wanted to make that clear because I've been seeing more comments ask about any more information about the DLC. None as of yet, but I'll be sure to let you guys know as soon as anything else comes out. Anyways, let's talk about this quick swapping coming back, because it seems like Idsoftware is kind of backpedaling in some respects, not just in returning quick swapping, but it's almost like they had a vision for how Doom Eternal was meant to play, then they started implementing all these changes and improvements, and then after seeing how it actually impacted the games or how people responded to these changes, they're now starting to reel it in a little bit. Major respect given to Idsoftware for listening and actually monitoring their game and hearing all the woes of those who are sinking the time into it. A receptive and positively responsive development team is like a social life right now, non-existent. So when a development team actually is, I feel it's all the more important to actually give them credit. But anyways, the return of quick swapping is part of what Hugo Martin has referred to as a two-part update. The first update was a hotfix that went live this past Thursday, affecting the Slayer, Pain Elemental, and Revenant, specifically for battle mode, which we'll save that for last. The second part, which returns quick swapping to day one settings, will be live by the end of this week, along with an update that should be addressing lag, hit registration issues, mid-round upgrade adjustments, and a handful of other things. So we got another big update ahead of us. I'm excited for some more dropped frame rates. I'm joking. But what I wanted to point out in this post with all this information is that the return of quick swapping was made from a PvP perspective, just as the decision to hinder it was, and I think that's a big mistake. I don't think Idsoftware should be considering the single player experience and battle mode as a cohesive body. What they should be doing is treating them as two separate entities with their own adjustments, tweaks, modifications when necessary. And just reading the post, it doesn't really seem like Idsoftware plans on doing that, considering the reasoning for bringing back weapon swapping was because battle mode in its current state seems very demon heavy. I don't know, I could be wrong here and they're just planning on moving forward and treating them separately, but going through the post, it just seemed to indicate like they're just going to keep combining the two, which I really hope moving forward isn't the case. But what do you guys think? You think moving forward they're going to be treating them separately, or you think they're going to keep on until something major happens where they end up changing up quick swapping again, and that'll be the straw that breaks the camel's back, where they're like, alright, f it, we'll treat them differently finally. Let's talk about battle mode. So moving forward, there's going to be some major buffs to the Slayer. As I said, Idsoftware has mentioned that battle mode has become very demon heavy, especially on console. So in this last hotfix, the Slayer was buffed. Now, these changes to the Slayer was for all platforms, but the Slayer's heavy cannon, the base fire for it anyways, got a damage increase going from 65 to 80 per shot. The plasma rifle also got a damage increase from a 30 to a 45 damage per shot, and all demon spawned AI do about 15% less damage to the Slayer. I don't know about you guys, but I personally don't ever use the plasma rifle or even the base heavy cannon in battle mode, but it's cool to know, I guess. Now, the other big change across all platforms was for the Revenant. Idsoftware found a little bit of a middle ground from the last hotfix where they kind of nerfed the Revenant, where they basically increased the cooldown for the rocket barrage. Well, it has been decreased from 30 seconds down to 18 seconds. Self damage has also been decreased by the rocket barrage, going from 5 to 0.5. Direct damage for each rocket also increased from 1 to 3 points. Max splash damage has been decreased, and minimum splash damage has also been decreased, but they did increase the ability's hit radius. So they kind of, like I said, backtrack a little bit, because with the last hotfix for the Revenant, they kind of favored more splash damage, less direct hit. Now they're doing more direct hit, less splash damage, but they are increasing the ability's hit radius. They also cut the unstable trigger upgrade in half for its cooldown, going from 30 seconds down to 15, so you should be getting that a little bit faster. Also, with the last hotfix, haste replaced armor. Now armor is going back and replacing haste, which I don't know how you feel about that. I liked it. I felt like it worked well with haste, but that's just me, I guess. Now for PC and consoles, the Pain Elemental was nerfed very slightly. For consoles, your ability cooldown has been increased from 5 seconds to 6 seconds for the Soul Shield, while on PC, again with the Soul Shield, your cooldown has been increased from 4 seconds to 5, and the ability duration has been increased from 4 seconds to 3.5. But that's pretty much it for what happened this last week. Like I said, at the end of this week, we're going to be seeing some more Slayer heavy buffs for battle mode. We're also going to be seeing a new ranked mode for the multiplayer, and hopefully maybe even that new demon, which might give us a little bit of insight to what the DLC could have in store. Well, let me know what you guys think. How do you guys feel about these changes to battle mode? How do you feel about quick swapping coming back and Idsoftware's reasoning tying to battle mode and not how that impacted the single player experience? Let's talk. I love hearing you guys' opinions. Also, before I go, feel free to join that Discord server. Whether if you're looking for a teammate in battle mode, or you want to talk about anything Doom related, or it doesn't even have to be Doom related, gaming in general, or reach out to me, sit down, talk, play a game or whatever. The link to that Discord is down in the description. I hope to see you guys there.